All right, everybody. I'm back doing a live stream because I should have been doing this on Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday night sort of stuff, but it got put back to Thursday night, Friday morning. But hey ho, that's where it goes. But as you could tell with the fucking thumbnail, so fucking going Pete Song for the CW. Screen here, as you can see, the Flash. He's distraught. After embarrassing wokeness, even though it should be just embarrassing fucking gaily fucking female fucking led fucking because I think the Flash was doing all right until the fucking replaced the Flash with his bed. But anyway, after embarrassing wokeness and seeing their ratings plummet across nearly all shows, the CW is for sale. Oh, who's gonna buy it? That's the main one, though, isn't it? But anyway, they're like, oh fuck, these soy nerds. They're not fucking having it. But look at this. Like, Batwoman, whoa. Like, the Green Arrow and the Flash, I think they were doing all right, but when it came to Batwoman and Supergirl, oh. Well, the CW, the television network, jointly owned by Viacom, CBS, and Warner Brother Media. Well, you says Warner, but it's Warner Brother Media. Is up for sale following the network's embrace of wokeness. It should be saying following the network's embrace of female-led action fucking shit. But the just want to leave it with following the network's pandering to the soy nerds of sodomness. And nearly all of their shows' ratings and viewerships plummeted. Well, that's what happens when you have someone who's watching Buffy and bigging it up, but don't like Punisher. Well, they're gonna give you a fucking Batwoman, aren't they? Oh, they fucked it up. It was first reported by the Wall Street Journal that both Viacom CBS and Warner Media were exploring the option of selling the network. Well, yeah, it's all fucked up. It's like, oh, soy nerds, you fucking soy nerd bitches. There's not enough of you out there. But the DCU is gonna fucking try and change that. Joe Flint detailed AT&T's Warner Media and Viacom CBS Incorporated are exploring a possible sale of a significant stake of all of the CW network, which they jointly own, according to the people familiar with this matter, the matter in hand, which is fucking soy nerds, fucking bigged up all this shit, didn't they? But now they're running away from it because they can't be held responsible, or else everyone's going to know what a soy nerd bitch they are. I noticed there ain't going to be anyone coming on here claiming they loved the fucking Batwoman series. No one's going to do that. But when you have a fucking Batgirl film, well, what be a film? Because I know Batgirl won't be able to hold a film by itself. But when Batgirl's all over it instead of Batman, oh yeah. Fucking hell. Anyway, Flynn went on to write, among the studios is Nexstar Media Group Incorporated, the nation's biggest guest broadcaster and large owner of affiliates of the network, affiliates of the network. The people close to the talk said. Yeah. Well, they'll be offering them fucking pennies. There we go. This is the Flash. This stream could just be me fucking 10 or 20 minutes just laughing at this picture of the Flash. Is that the Flash you want to see on your screens? Because it's the Flash they're going to fucking give them. Those sign-head bitches. It's like, oh yeah, well, they love to watch fucking Wonder Woman, and I'm sure they're going to love the Black Widow movie. Let's make the Flash into a female-led Flash now. Yeah, those sign-head bitches won't be able to get enough of it. Well, they haven't got a girlfriend, you see. And they haven't had sex, and so they need to look at female forms because it intrigues them. They've never touched one before, you know. Oh yeah. He's got at least the Flash is like shit. It's like when you're an out about ideas, just do the decent thing. Just wrap it up with a fucking season, fucking end season, fucking climax, fucking everyone's fucking makes it fucking good or whatever, and then go on to the next fucking project. Don't water. Well, this is soy down. This isn't watered down. This is soy down. Oh, soy nerd bitches. That's what they're going to be watching. And this is it with these soy nerd. They'll be complaining about this, but it's like, you wanted Wonder Woman. You wanted Black Widow. Now you've got fucking Batgirl and Supergirl. Well, I'm happy my tits off because I fucking, as I say, I've got like, and I've been like showing on my videos and that, like, I've got some masculine fucking films and series to watch. You keep fucking watching your cyanide shit. Is that fucking doing what the fucking cyanide bitches started doing, just fucking claiming, oh no, I didn't cyanide it. I wanted really masculine action. Like, yeah, well, why was you watching fucking Wonder Woman all the time? Claiming how good fucking Wonder Woman 5's gonna be. Because that's these YouTubers, like 2-3 years from now, they're gonna realise, oh yeah, it's all fucked up. They rather either talk about masculine action fucking like films that are being made, or they can just talk about the MCU and the DCU. What else do they think they're going to talk about? But the report was all but confirmed by CW boss Mark Pedowitz in a memo he sent to CW employees that was obtained by the Hollywood Reporter. In the memo, Pedowitz wrote, I'm sure you have seen the recent speculation in the press around the CW. So I wanted to take the opportunity to address this with you directly and share with you what we know. Now, obviously, this is me fucking reading between the lines, but and I don't think this is in what he says, but it's like what we know is that there's a lot of cyanide bitches. Oh, fucking love watching Wonder Woman. They love Buffy. Oh, they can't get enough of Buffy. They're even watching people who talk about Buffy being good. Yeah, but they want side enough to watch Batwoman. But then he stated, first, as many of you are aware, over the past year or so, this formative time in our industry has led to a series of business activists across media and content companies giving the environment right now. Viacom, CBS, and Warner Bros. Are exploring street strategic opportunities to optimize the value of their joint venture in the CW network. Probably get rid of the women and that. That's what I've been doing. It's like, obviously, you might have one or two like female led action and shit, but the rest of it would just be male, 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 and they'd have to be fucking trained and all. But anyway, we explore. Oh yeah, it's too early to speculate what might happen, but we promise to keep you updated as we learn more. Yeah, learning more around fucking. Oh, they say girly talk. That should be called super girly talk. Fucking hell. And this is why they give you. It's like you wanted this shit, you sign-head bitches. You sign-head fucking bitches love this. And now it's just fucking brought your fuck fucking card house, your soy gaily card house down. Not my fault. So, what does this mean for us right now? It means we must continue to do what we do best, make the CW as successful and vibrant as we have always done. Yay! Should be some yays after it, shouldn't we? That's how fucking girly this shit is. But that's the sign head bitches. You're like, if you fucking say, "Oh yeah, I don't mind watching it," then that's a fucking good excuse for you to be watching it. You, if it had been like me, been like, "Oh, what the fuck is this shit? This is for girls and women." You'd have thought, "Oh yeah, well, we'll have to do some masculine action shit." Um, We have a lot of work ahead of us with more original programming than ever this season. Expansion to Saturday night, our growing digital and streaming platforms, growing with nerd bitches. That's what I be fucking thinking. But hey, these are CEO execs, aren't they? So I'm sure they know what they're doing. And we thrive when we come together and build the CW together. Pedowitz concluded. Right. All right. Pedowitz apparently confirmed of the original The Wall Street Journal report comes as pretty much all of the CW's scripted series have seen their ratings plummet. Well, what scripts are they writing? Sign bitch scripts. That's why. But as I say, when you fucking let them fucking fob you off with fucking Wonder Woman and fucking Black Widow and Elektra and Catwoman and fucking this goes fucking on and on and on and on. Then you're asking for it, yeah. This is what you're basically saying to them, that you don't mind watching girly crap, and so they're gonna give them signheads girly fucking crap, which is signhead shite to them. Back to the article. As TV series final reports, Walker, their best series, have seen its viewership decline by almost 30% year over year. Its average viewers per episode is currently 934,000, and it has a 12 rating in the 18 to 49 age demographic. Right. Don't think I've seen this, but see, Walker isn't the only series to see its ratings nosedive. The Flash drops by over 12% year over year. All American declined by 18%. Batwoman's worst ratings were already in the toilet, still declining by nearly 10%. Fucking hell. Surprised, like, it's still working in non-decibel percentages with Batwoman, but logistics has seen an over 30% decline. Nancy Drew's ratings have dropped by nearly 30%, and Riverdale have declined by over 35%. The only shows to see boost in viewership in the current 2021 to 2022 seasons are DC's Legends of Tomorrow, a 25% increase, and Dynasty, or Dynasty, or don't know if that's the reboot of the 80s soap opera, American TV soap opera, but anyway, a 30% increase. However, DC's Legend of Tomorrow is still only averaging 522,000 viewers per episode, and Dynasty is averaging only 345,000. Have a look at these the demographics. Well, obviously Walker's fucking up there with fucking nearly 1 million views. The Flash, sort of 750,000. All American got over 500,000 and that. DC Legends of Tomorrow's about 500,000. Batwoman, fucking hell. That has got nearly 500,000 viewers. 500,000 fucking signheads, you see. Fucking hell. But most of them will be women. Women and girls. So obviously, yeah. But 4,400. Don't know what that's all about. But that's doing a bit shit in it. Like 3,000, 300,089 legacies. That's not doing too much better with 300,070 in Dynasty. So that must have been real. Having shite viewing if it's up 30%. Oh yeah, it's nearly doubled it. So it would have been in the high 100s, maybe 1,000. But yeah, then Nancy drove 300,029, and Riverdale 200,097. Oh yeah, oh that's losing it. Oh yeah, look at this. 18 to 49. Fucking yeah. Like All American is fucking doing the best with an 0.24. Fucking hell. Hey, come on, yeah. Yeah, alright, gents. Heading to sleep. Have a good stream. Yeah, man. Yeah. Cheers, come. Yeah. Yeah, have a good night in that, man. Yeah. Cause yeah, fucking Viacom, 3BS, and Warner Brothers Media ain't fucking doing so good. But so, what sign shit when you try and fucking please sign it's like you might as well just try and please women. which they are doing basically. They're wanting men and women to combine, and so women keep like women, and men turn into solid bitches. But back to the article. The decline in their shows' ratings across the board is not isolated to the current season of television. Only two scripted shows in the 2020 to 2021 season did not see their ratings decline. Yeah. Those shows were Tell Me a Story, which was cancelled after it averaged only 300,076 viewers per episode. In Wellington Paranormal, which averaged only 223,000 views per episode. Oh, look at that. The remake of Kung Fu has been renewed, but it's nearly got a million fucking sign-head watches. Oh, oh. There's Wonder Woman. I mean Wonder Woman. Batwoman. Oh, there we go. Batwoman 14th. Been renewed though. Oh. The constant decline was also seen during the 2019 to 2020 season. Only Whose Line Is It Anyway and All American saw their viewership increase. Yeah, and Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's been out years and years. Fucking hell. That was out when I was a kid. Well, I say, well, a teenager anyway. Ah, what sort of entertainment is going on? Sign! Fucking entertainment, as you can tell. Oh, fucking hell. The fucking. Yep. Yeah, if I say everyone.
Hello, gents. What is the today's your stream about today? Or yeah,
Oh, well, I'm just been, well, I'm nearly at the end of it, but it's about the CW, all do Flash and Batwoman
Bat
and Supergirl.
Batwoman. Yeah, I never watched Batwoman. I didn't really care
Oh,
for much. Did you watch it?
well,
I'm
sort of, as in, I was for the first season. I watched a lot of them, and I think for a bit of the second season, but it was so bad. You know them YouTubers who will just fucking like what do reviews of it and that, and so they basically do full spoiler reviews where you basically watch. It's like you've watched it nearly, and so I pretty much know sort of how bad it was, and then about 2 or 3 episodes into the second season, I just thought, oh, this is too shit. It's like fucking, you know what? I I was saying today on my video that's about the DCU, like the replacing Superman and Batman with Supergirl and Batgirl. But
yeah.
I was saying, yeah, the, there's only so much shit that you can say so much shit until it's like, well, if people don't understand or they don't get how shit it is, then they must just like fucking watching shit or listening to shit or eating shit or putting shit on the fucking hair or whatever. I don't know, but
Yeah, this new shit that they put out there, it
mm,
lacks creativity. And when I
yeah,
saw
yeah,
Batwoman, I had no interest. I was like, no, I didn't even see an episode. I just didn't. I rejected it completely.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's like designed not for our generation. You see, this is
No.
designed for young people to make them be right little soy bitches who'll be all like, oh yeah, I like to watch fucking
Yes, it's meant for a softer audience.
yeah, oh yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just get back to this though, because yeah, the constant decline back to the article was also seen. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, whose line is it anyway? Yeah, whose line is it anyway? I was watching that when I was like 16, sort of. So it's been going a good 30 years. Whose line is it anyway? And that was like doing pretty good. But yeah, that is the article actually. Yeah. So yeah, the Flash is doing the best, and the Supernatural and Batwoman got renewed. And like whose lines it anyway is you can see there number 4. So a 30-year-old program, but even though like it does get renewed up because it's like if I'm thinking it's whose lines it anyway, but it could. But anyway, yeah.
I haven't seen the Flash. I should check it out. I do like the character of the Flash. I should
Yeah.
give it a
Oh
chance.
well. Yeah. Well. I watched the first 2 seasons and it was all right, and I didn't mind it. But then it sort of like went off into another sort of storyline, and I didn't like watch any of it. And then when I was going to watch some of it, I found out, oh yeah, the Flash's girlfriend is the Flash now. You seen it? Uh, I'll show you. Get back onto this. Nearly laughed my ass off here. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The Flash. That's like the Flash now. Even though fucking they won't have her on the front cover, I don't think. But when did she get his fucking powers and that? I don't even know if that happened in the fucking comics or out. But yeah, what other stories is he? Something else. Um,
I did do a YouTube video about Batwoman before when it was announced, before it came out. With a group of guys, we did a petition to cancel it before it aired.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's about the Punisher, but they're getting rid of like the Punisher. It's like it's all well, yeah. Prolific Punisher writer Mike Baron blasts Marvel's new direction with the character as insane. It's insane. A sin could be, but he's saying it's shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, blasted Marvel. Him become the leader of the hand. Yeah, Yeah, announced back in December. Just artists just is sort of and Paul as as because as is will launch a new 30-issue Punisher series, which will be told in two parts. One taking on Castle's present day, and the other depicting Castle's past through flashbacks. Yeah, I think, but I bet if it's yeah, there we go. Look, it's the soy one. Yeah, the soy Punisher. You've seen that where they changed his Punisher skull. Yeah, that's what they just fucking put Punisher to right soy bitch now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Punisher. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Punisher. I like I like the shows and the movies.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't mind both the films, all three of the films, because like there was one that was done in the 80s with Dolph Lundgren. Even though that wasn't much of a Punisher film, as in it did sort of have Punisher elements in it, but it, it wasn't exactly what you'd call um, a, a good conversion of the Punisher. You know what's that? Oh yeah, it's a Batman.
It's Batman.
Oh yeah, it's Batman. Yeah,
The
yeah. Well,
that was the thumbnail to the video, my video I did about Batwoman to cancel the show before it airs.
hmm. Yeah,
Pretty quite funny. I did this. I think it was
yeah.
3 years ago.
Well, there's a campaign in Hollywood to just make soy fucking programs, and it's like they know they're gonna lose people who don't want to watch that shit and prefer fucking masculine action, but they thinking, well, we'll get the kids fucking hooked on this because there's going to be a lot of kids out there who'll be watching it, not knowing, oh yeah, it's shit compared to fucking some good fucking class action films, but they won't know, and so they'll be like, oh yeah, watch this. It's like, oh, grow up being soy nerds.
Yeah, that's their plan. Hollywood's plan to change the culture.
Yeah, I mean, Mexicans fucking hate any fucking soy shit. Oh well, not any, but
Yes,
yeah, they want their masculine action in that.
yes. We don't want no pussies.
Yeah, because I, I think I think you like this.
Yeah.
I saw this film. It was done like 2021 and all,
The-
and
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we respect strength. And
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Oh well, you love this. It was one of them films that like I thought, well, it's not going to be the best, but it'll have some fucking action in it. Here we go. Let me share this. Yeah, called Escape from Death Block 13. Don't know if you've seen this film.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, well, the dude who looks like Charles Bronson, he's called Robert Bronzy, but he sort of like just plays Charles Bronson. It's like they wanted to do a film with Charles Bronson, right, but they couldn't afford the CGI to do the fucking face oh, remapping and that shit on someone, and so they just got. Well, they didn't really because like he probably is an action hero somewhere in that. Because I think he could be sort of fucking one way, he might be a stuntman or something, and now he just wants to do films maybe. But yeah,
Yeah.
it looked like he was doing most of his own stunts and that. Like there might be one or two that he didn't do, but yeah, it was all kicking off, all action and that shit. Some of it was a bit corny because with it being a bit of a low was. I won't call it low budget, but with it being a medium budget, not like a high budget fucking film. It didn't have enough fucking money to like re fucking do the effects or the blending and that. And so there's some like effects where you like can obviously tell they're effects because they stick out so much. Like with the background, there's a bit where they're like rioting, and you can tell like the background is not. They're just been doing it on a green screen, and then they just patched them in to like make it look like they're all there rioting. And there weren't all that many either, but good masculine film though. Fuck.
Charles Bronson. But
Well, no, it's not Charles Bronson. It looks like him, didn't it? Because I thought, fucking hell.
no, I was just thinking like which Charles
Robert
Bronson
Bronson.
Charles
What?
Bronson movie was my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I think it's The Mechanic.
All right, yeah. And they did a remake of that, didn't they? With
Yeah, they did with
Jason Statham.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
could have
I
just
like.
called that something else instead of they're having it a remake.
Yeah, I like Death Wish 3. That's good. Bronson
Yeah.
film.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Death Wish 2, I enjoyed. 3, yeah.
No, well, 3 proper going up on it. He like at the end of 3, he's just like fucking Rambo in it because he's got a fuck off. Oh, I forget what they're called, but they're them ones with the ribboned bullets and that. So fire fucking loads and that. Oh, not a Tommy gun. Oh, fuck. Oh, what they're called? Shit. But anyway, he's got his mates who's running around with him with like the bullets and that because like because he's using so many because he's he's unable to carry both the gun and the bullets and that, and so he's got his mate carrying the bullets. It's just fucking okay, going crazy. Like, yeah. Yeah, I forget the name of the gun. But oh.
Yeah, I like this cover. It's interesting. I need to see this movie. I need to check it out. I'm curious now.
Yeah. Well, like as I say, it's not the greatest of action films, but it's pretty good though. It's pretty good. It's got action in it and that, and like, but the acting's a bit ropey though, because it's one of them films where they didn't have much rehearsal time probably, so fucking some of the actors like didn't like have enough time to practice their fucking lines and that. So there's bits where director or whatever's just been like, yeah, fuck it, that's good enough acting. Yeah, on the next one, because like they can't be late. Because like if they go over budget or late with action films and that, they get like loads of shit from the studios. Because it's like, oh fucking, what are you doing and all this shit. Where with your big blockbusters, if they go over and that shit, depending on who's hanging about, they'll just ass creep the companies, won't they? Where they're all fucking bunch of globalist fucking um, puppets nowadays. So they all have to give each other time, and I was like, oh yeah, well, okay, you can have time, and that's why the companies are all going down because it was like too much leeway given to like people who they knew that the globalist fucking commies like had their back, and so they could just fucking relax and do shit, and then they was thinking everyone was gonna watch fucking shit, fucking Batwoman and that, and then when people didn't, it's like, oh shit for them. It's like, oh, now we've got to fucking try and do something. And what they're gonna do is just fucking try and make everyone watch their shit. That's because they're basically having to write crap, so they demoralize people's fucking um, feelings, and they bankrupt the fucking country, and so they have to make shit films. But now it's getting so obvious that you're making so shit films that no one's buying them, but they're still making them in series. Because if this had been like a fucking company who like had to fucking make sure their stuff was done for profit, they make sure like they get their fucking like actors and directors and everything to be there on time and get it delivered on time. Yeah, there's too much fucking like, oh yeah, you like do this film for us, and we don't care how bad it is, just as long as you do this film. And so they don't care.
Yeah, important. They don't care about the quality and the product they put out.
No, well, most of it, as I say, is just to demoralize people, and so they're doing their job because it's not to make money. It's all propaganda on demoralization. It's all to make you think, oh no, this is shit. What's the point in living?
Hmm.
Yeah, so they don't have to make money because they've got so much money, they can lose lots of money. The thing that's happening now, though, is they're losing so much money, it's becoming so obvious that it is a fucking um, propaganda fucking demoralization fucking program that they're running. And so now they're having to make it look a bit like, oh yeah, but why that's why they did like Shang-Chi and that, films like, oh yeah, fucking masculine action. It did great because they knew that fucking Shang-Chi would be all about masculine action and that, and they was trying to sell it to the Chinese, but China didn't like it because it's basically like um, trying to show Americans how to fucking do like stingray cars up or whatever, you know. It-
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and so they fucking didn't want it in that, but I fucking thought, yeah, it was great, and it did so good that it's getting a part two. So you know, and this is another because you know when a film does good, they get a part two, and you know how good the film did is how quick this part two gets done. And so yeah, I'm thinking yeah, this part two's gonna be probably out in phase five. But fuck the MCU and the DCU. What about fucking this? Right there. Who's it say? Ah, you bastard.
Oh, the MCU. Um,
No,
they're,
but
are they gonna have a woman Thor? A woman take Thor's place?
oh yeah. Well, you know who the woman Thor is, don't you?
No.
Um, oh fuck, I forget her name, but she played the girlfriend to Thor. Um,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
her name, the skinny
Na-
little lass who's in V for
Natalie
Vendetta.
Natalie
What?
Portman.
Yeah.
Oh
Natalie
no.
Portman. Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a YouTube video where he's talking about Hemsworth. You know Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, and that he's like in an interview saying, yeah, he's probably not expecting to ever play Thor again, or never ever to play Thor in a Thor led film again. Anyway, and yeah, it's all about Natalie Portman now being Thor, Thor, Love It and Thunder. But hey, but what about this? Thor? Ain't seen much of this.
Hmm. Oh, Boba Fett.
Yeah,
The Book of Boba Fett.
oh, yeah.
Yes, I
Uh,
saw. I saw the first episode.
hey, yeah,
I enjoyed most of it. Uh,
yeah, yeah. I didn't mind it. There was some
yeah.
masculine action in that.
The part where he gets confronted, where he's walking on the street with with his partner,
Mm,
and they get confronted by these guys with shields. I didn't like that fight scene, but I liked everything else.
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that fight scene did seem a bit. Well, yeah. It's just a bit corny, didn't it? Because I mean, why would you
To,
gather around someone with shields and that, and then let them kick you and puncture? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't like really, but I think oh, masculine action though. Like the Boba Fett doing some nice sort of moves and that. Even though they fucked him up a bit, didn't they? But
yeah,
I'm thinking though, because Boba Fett, he escaped the fucking
Sarlacc
that
pit.
yeah, sort of like pit, and so I think it's fucked him up. You know what I mean? Because when he went in the pit, he was probably fighting fit, but getting out of that pit, I think, and he's sort of like put on a bit of weight, which must mean that he's been having to eat sort of like fatty stuff and that shit inside the Sarlacc pit whilst he's escaping to like keep his energy as he's like having to um, crawl his way up there, and so it's definitely fucking made him a bit fucked because he's always in that re sort of re health chamber fucking thing. You know, that like little bath thing that he sleeps in, like a little
Mhm.
fish tank. Well, big fish tank because he's laying in it. Yeah, that's a like regeneration or regenerative health chamber in it. That when people need to and so like, yeah, I think he's still a bit fucked in that, and so yeah. But yeah, I seen episode 2 and all. That was all right.
Oh, you already saw episode 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's out. Because that episode is mainly his backstory of with the is it Jawas or whatever they are, or is it Sand people? Because the Jawas are them little
Hmm.
midget ones, aren't they? The Sand people or Sand.
They're
Um,
like the scavengers, uh-huh.
yeah. I forget what they're called, but yeah, it's his backstory with them, sort of more in that episode. So, and I was watching Doomcock and all, and he's got a bit of a rumor, um, and so it could be a spoiler, even though it's a rumor. It could be a spoiler if it turns out to be true. It'll be a spoiler. But I'm thinking this rumor sounds pretty much fucking like gonna happen. So I don't know if you want to hear it.
Sure. Yeah, tell me.
Well, the rumor is that they're gonna, at the end of Mandalorian season 2, they had
With Luke
Luke Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're gonna do something like that at the end of Boba Fett with maybe Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, or Princess Leia and Han Solo, or maybe all three. I don't know, but the rumor is that like they're gonna have appearance from the old cast, obviously CGI'd in that,
Mhm.
at the end of season 1
Oh
of
yeah,
Boba Fett.
I just logged on. I logged on to my Disney Plus account, and it says every Wednesday. Oh, I could have watched this. Huh, I didn't know. I could have watched this last night. Uh,
Yeah, right, yeah.
hmm. I was thinking, I thought it was on Fridays. They release it on Friday.
Right, yeah. It could have been one of them where, with the Christmas time, maybe they released it earlier. I don't know, but
Hmm.
yeah,
Oh, cool. So once I'm done with you in the stream, I'm gonna watch it.
yeah. You'll be making it a quick stream, won't you? Be like, oh yeah, oh well, we've got an hour, 10 minutes. Oh, okay, go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. I'll say some. The dude who plays Boba Fett and all, he's sort of like quite versatile in his action and that. He's looking like he's fucking able to do a few stunts. Obviously, if it's too dangerous of a stunt, he's not going to do it. But there's a lot of CGI effects and that, where they're not proper on a speeder bike doing fucking like 200 miles per hour or whatever, or 250 miles per hour, whatever them speeder bikes do.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like quite a few sort of like stuntmen work and all in it, where because he beats up like dudes, like if he's fucking a Terminator. But the dude is sort of like quite big in that shit, man. And so fucking it does look kind of realistic when he's throwing dudes around. But the stuntmen though, they're like fucking like they did with the Mandalorian, you know, where they'll like throw themselves fucking good style, you know, to make it look fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not like 'cause, like some stunt people and that. If you haven't got the like pro action film and that, they're not going to throw themselves through a window. Oh well, it's not even a window. It's like sugar glass, sort of like fucking. Or if it is a window, they explode it just before you go through it, and so you're basically just going through shattered glass.
Hmm.
But yeah, if
Yeah.
you've got festivals like that, they're not going to do that shit because they probably would hate themselves. Even the like top professionals will hate themselves now and again, you know. And so there's like the fight scenes will be a bit shit.
Hmm.
But with Boba Fett though, man, as I say, with Mandalorian, they've got like proper stunt dudes in who are like, right, yeah. If I have to throw myself through whatever, I'll throw myself through it because fucking that's their job.
Did did you like episode 2 better than episode 1 of Boba Fett?
Yeah, well, I liked them both the same. I'd say fucking the action in it was good because,
Okay.
like, yeah, in number one, pretty good action. Even though probably um, episode two there is more action in it because episode one was obviously seeing Boba Fett like dig himself up, even though that was just like about 3 minutes and he was fucking out of there, but. It was still that bit where he's still fucked up and that, and like he he got like captured and that shit because it was all fucked up and got like his armor stole off him and all that shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, episode two is more sort of like as I say, the dude he's a New Zealander and that. I think he's a New Zealander. If he ain't,
Yes.
he's somewhere around that part, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, and so like he's been like in films where he's had to do like tough sort of fucking fights and that shit. And so he's got like a like action sort of background in that. And he's like quite tough as in so he's not afraid to like throw himself fucking around a bit. Obviously he ain't gonna throw himself around enough that his risk of like really damaging himself. But he'll throw himself around enough to make it look like, oh yeah, he is sort of like there fighting. He's not just fucking there to just talk a lot. And then get his action CGI'd in.
Yeah. Like he's doing his own stunts or something.
Yeah. There's like bits of it in that where you can see he's like taking part in the fight scene. But hey, yeah, Wookie. Yeah, Disney blows sweaty donkey bollocks. Yeah, I know. But Boba Fett though, he wasn't doing too bad. As
Boba
in
Fett
like
Boba Fett is the exception of the donkey balls comment.
yeah, well these are the fuckers that fucking are like making soy shit and that. And so it's like if there's any masculine action in that, well, I'm gonna watch it. It's like I know how fucking soy Disney is and that shit, but when they're making like masculine action, no, it's not. It's masculine action. It's all donkey bollocks. Yeah, but it's masculine donkey bollocks action. Like Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. I was like, right, well, I know Disney's a bunch of commie fucking globalist fucking like
Yes.
um Dreamacrone drinking bastards, but they're making good entertainment here.
Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. Good,
Yeah,
manly entertainment. Yes.
yeah, if babies are gonna get fucking like used for fucking Dreamacrone fucking usage, well, make that usage at least do masculine action like Boba Fett and Mandalorian.
Yes. And we're gonna have an Obi-Wan show coming out in Disney
Oh,
Plus as well, and an Ahsoka series. It's
oh
also
well,
coming.
yeah. Well, I'm not. Well, Ahsoka was in Mandalorian season 2.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. Um, I'm trying to read between the lines here. I'm not exactly what he's trying to say, but it's like they're destroying every fucking thing Disney. Fuck Disney. Yeah. Well, what you mean, Wookie? What you mean? But they are sort of like destroying American culture and Western fucking values and every other fucking thing that commie globalist fucking dreamer crone fucking users do. But at least it's masculine action. You got to look at the upside, you know. For every for every fucking 100 bad points these globalists have, there's one or two good points. But I think though that like Fabio, oh, and that John Fabio, he's not into that sort of shit. I think he's trying to make fucking Disney back into the wholesome sort of entertainment manufacturing. It sort of like was.
Oh, they're all rated PG stuff, PG-13 or PG.
Yeah, yeah, but having that sort of moral and message where most of the stuff is just fucking shit. That's what they want. They want to make like depressing shit. Where Mandalorian is a bit depressing because Mandalorian, he's always getting fucked up. You know what I mean? You never see the Mandalorian much fucking on a beach chilling. You know, and so like, but he kicks ass, so and he's always up and that, and so like, yeah, it's a bit uplifting where he's like, oh yeah, the Mandalorian, he's fucking kicking ass. It's not letting anything get him down.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
with some of this DC shit, it's like they don't want fucking dudes or um a- any sort of mainstream media sort of stuff. They don't want any dudes kicking ass because it's like, oh no, that's too masculine. And it's like, I'm not saying you have to have it 100% all the time, but I'm saying 99% you need it. We can have that one fucking film out of 100 that has a female lead in it. You know, I'm not saying we can't do that, but they want like 50-50. Well, they said they wanted 50-50, but now it's becoming more like fucking 25-75 of like female action. It's like for every fucking like 2 or 3 male action fucking roles he have, they'll have like fucking 7 or 8 fucking female action roles. Like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, And as I said, female action is shit, and it's not because fucking it it it's going to be shit all the time. Because you can get female action led films that can be half decent, like with Aliens and fucking um, Escape from Planet Terror. But they're not going to have the best of fucking physical, because women physically aren't as strong or as fast as a male in peak condition. Obviously, fucking, you can get women who will out sprint you if they're like fucking athletes and that, you know. But against their male counterparts, they get fucking left behind. Like with the swimming, like that male dude who changed his gender to female after about fucking 20 years, just started like caning the fucking swimming. He was winning by at least 50 meters. Because
Oh yeah.
yeah, and so and so with action films, like you can have females in action films doing some action, but you can't have that be the fucking like showcase, because then it's like, well, it's shit, you know. Usually, to best like with Mandalorian, having some females there doing a bit of action, but obviously having male action there, so you know there's going to be some good action at least. It's like with wrestling. They tried it doing a full female fucking pay per view one time, and it fucking bombed because it was like it was like what, they don't mind watching one or two matches in a pay per view, but if you get any more than that, then it's basically watching shit wrestling.
Yeah. The only women's wrestling I liked was with there was a show called Glow, gorgeous ladies of wrestling, and
Oh, all right.
they would be beautiful women, and they would have the thong. They'd come out and wrestle in
Mhm.
thong, and it was real, real
Yeah, was he
exciting.
just yeah, was he just strippers pretending to wrestle?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
well, that's good, because
That I
they probably
did.
wouldn't mind if the
That
top got ripped off. You've
that
seen
I
that?
did enjoy. I enjoyed
Yeah,
watching that very much.
that's how all mud wrestling's all about, isn't it? Sort of like uh, strippers pretending that they can wrestle in mud and then just ripping each other's tops off, which I
Yeah.
don't mind. Eh,
They also have the lingerie ball where the strippers are being football players.
oh yeah.
American football.
Oh right, yeah, yeah, right. Oh, was that that? Oh, I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's like they wear like cut tops and that. Like yeah, if there was playing football, the fucking get scantily dressed for it, isn't that? Even though they are wearing pads and a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be more female fucking naked stuff on like adult TV. I mean, you can have the male version and all, you know, just in case it seems sexist and that, but that's not what like women's sports is really for. They never watch women's sports for their fucking superior fucking athleticism, even though there is one or two sports, well, about two or three sports where women can do better than males because their body's better designed for it and that. But most of the time, it's just to look at some birds or a female who's like quite fit. Because female rugby never got fucking big. I noticed that.
Female rugby.
Yeah, shall I have a look at some female rugby players?
If they were in lingerie, I would watch.
Well, let's get some. well, well, um,
Hmm. Well, Jens, I have to get going. Um, Thanks for having me on.
yeah. So pop it on.
I enjoyed this discussion. So, anytime we want me on, send me the link.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, yeah, you always welcome on the like live stream. So,
And,
no,
and I could behave. I could be a good boy.
oh yeah. Well, yeah. As I say, okay. As long as you're not showing stuff, which you are showing stuff, um, but it's like I think okay to show that.
I know. I learned.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I, I'm gonna get any strikes are out for having two Barbie dolls sort of like dressed up sort of thing.
I'll stop being the bad boy of YouTube.
Well, yeah. Well, it depends. But you want to get on some other channels and that like as you said, Pornhub on it. You was gonna
Mhm.
set up a channel on Pornhub so you because I think you can show loads of tit and that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because you got your own thing, you know. I saw that got set 75 views. Your cryptocurrency channel.
Oh yeah. My I uploaded a new video today on that channel. Uh, Let me see where how many views it has so far. I've made some crypto friends on Twitter, and they like to retweet my YouTube link.
Yeah, yeah.
So it says I uploaded it 3 hours ago. It has 9 views so far.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
other my previous videos they average around 100 views, so it's
Hmm.
growing slowly.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no vaginas or animals being abused on that channel.
No. Oh, well, it's cryptocurrency, isn't it? It's like,
No tits on that
yeah.
channel.
No.
Strictly cryptocurrency only.
Hmm. Probably got it like child friendly, haven't you?
Uh, no, I actually put it not for kids, but there's nothing offensive in there. So
No, that's what I was going to say. Because like kids will want to know about cryptocurrency. But yeah, Katie Chow. Yeah, hi everybody.
maybe tomorrow there'll be more views on the new video I uploaded. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
Kili
yeah,
Chow, Kili Chow.
yeah.
All right.
What's going on in that? Well, we was talking about um the CW um getting sold because it's doing shit with their fucking crap lineup of entertainment or Soynade entertainment with Superwoman and that. But, yeah, cheers, Death Saber. Up in that one. Yeah, we'll follow Death by Saber and that man. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, I was thinking could do a 40-minute sort of politics and that shit. See what's happening in the world of politics. I don't know if Bookie's still there, but if he is, he'll love his politics streams. Let's have a look at what's on the infos. Um, yeah, pretty much about January 6th, sort of thing. Um, yeah. Well, well, Kaylee, who would well, you're asking this question, but who would want to buy the CW? It's better to buy shares of AT&T stock, Discovery stock, and Viacom CBS stock. Well, Viacom CBS owns half the shares with Warner Brother Media. So I'm thinking whoever wants to buy it though, they'd want to buy it cheap because, and if they had any sense of them, they'd be like, right, well, we've got the Punisher and all this shit, and they could fucking do some like good action shit. But it's at a stage where maybe they've just done so much they can that is coming to the part where it's the shit characters that all we've got left to use now. And so you might not do, but yeah. Who does want to buy it though? Say this or uh, yeah, we got some info wars. Democrats hoping they can use January the 6th to prevent Donald Trump from holding office. President Trump, as he rightly will be known. President Trump hits back at Biden's January the 6th comment. Just as distraction for fact Biden has completely and totally failed. For the fact that Biden has completely and totally failed America. But he's totally fucking fulfilled what the commie globalists want. Yeah. Seattle police led misinformation efforts invoking Proud Boys named during 2020 protests. Yeah. Well, that's fucking them commie globalists. Oh, yeah, I thought I was sharing it then, but there I was. Right. have a look at some fucking world news. Oh, okay, now I should be watching this, shouldn't I? Watch masked suspect attacks London police with machete. Okay, now. Didn't even know that was happening. 19 hours ago. Oh, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, now I don't know if they're trying to force vaccinate him or if he's just fucking a bit pissed off that they're like waking him up in the morning. But let's have a look. Right. Cops fucking. If that's a machete, it can't be. Is it a machete fucking in its sheath? I think. There's not much blood. I was expecting more blood. Eastwood. Don't know where Eastwood is. Oh, they're looking a bit suspicious. No, you can, can fuck off, mate. But he was looking for revenge or something. Don't know if he had his like kids taken away from him. Oh yeah. Oh, he's in the dude's house. So yeah. Back to this bit. I think good. Oh. No, he's looking like he's been tasered. Oh, now he's getting a bit of a beating. Like, yeah. Oh, he's repeating that again. Hmm. Oh yeah. It's looking like they're going nuts, isn't it? Don't know if there's any more. Yeah, that was it all. Yeah, hey, something like that. Oh, what's that one again? Suspect comes free acting cop in the street before he turns attention to another. It's unclear if the machete remained in its sheath. Yeah, oh, okay. But the officer managed to stand up and help his partner take the suspect down using a taser and pepper spray. One officer suffered concussions, and the second officer suffered a suspect fracture. Met Police said in their statement. to the second officer suffered suspect pressure after stopping a motorcycle in Croydon. Right. That's what it kicked off for. And the suspect was subsequently arrested and identified only as a 23-year-old male. Must mean he was like a foreigner. They didn't have much information on him, and these aren't going to be like, oh yeah, I'll give you a bit. But I was really shocked when I realised it was a knife. He was trying to unsheath it. The man who shot video of the attack told local media, the blade must have been as long as your forearm. I was like, what the hell? I live in the area. It doesn't feel very safe. Knife crime has become an increasingly serious problem in London in recent years, as InfoWars Europe has regularly reported. Yeah, well, this knife crime was more fucking sheath crime, as in it was still in its sheath, which is like the cut blade cover. Mass censorship of conservative liberals and nationalists is exploring. Please subscribe to our newsletter and we can still deliver you your local latest breaking news. Yeah. Mm. Oh, French lawmakers approve of vaccine passes. Oh, that's sounding fucking like a revolution. Yeah. France National Assembly has passed a bill which, it hadn't been approved, but if approved by state next week, would make vaccination against COVID a must for those wishing to eat out, visit culture venues, and travel across the country. Yeah, well, but they're wanting all that shit, aren't they? The vaccine, okay. No, inoculations going, don't they? Chile's new president threatens the nation's market driven prosperity. I don't know how he's doing it. Oh, vaccine pass probably, yeah, I think is all in there. So, oh, just double check for you. With the arrival to the office, Chile's newly elected president, long-term time outsider opposition leader Gabriel Boric has vowed if Chile was the cradle of neoliberalism, it will also be its grave. Lots of times it was from a clear definition, Boric has not shy over the course of his career about making clear what policies he opposed. Um, yeah. So how did Barry get elected and what is he talking about? Yeah, that's what we want to know. That's what Barry obviously referring to is the influence during the 1970s on Chile's economy economy development and public policy preventions by economists hailing from the University of Chicago. University of policies of so-called Chicago boys for I mean, putting together with Boris probably when he's trying to like what he's seeking over having nationalism symbols from most often you also seeking people really know Chile's pissing me off. Boris has chosen to the opposing should turn away from the policies that made Chile the most at the same time. Neighboring Argentina and Brazil were placed to the chronic instant crisis. Chile was caught killing worldly from place first. While the economy grew robustly, the economy eco- economy gains tend to be concentrated at the top of the income distribution and covering cost rule. The Chileans relative standard of living continues to increase over the same period. Its Gini coefficient is measured of wealth. And at the same time, it's lower than the US. But it also included in the government side to deploy that left voters feeling increasingly dependent on the government. By the large better up the citizens as maybe say so you can see that. What if it's better? But I don't think no one really wants to fucking invade Chile much. I'm not quite sure. Or if he's wants to hike taxes and put seats on corporate boards for workers, then he's sounding a bit of a socialist, but he's saying, well, that's what he said a lot of his campaign. Well, fucking, after all that, I think that was just saying Chile's new president's a socialist. Yeah. European authoritarians escalate attacks on non-jabbed. Oh, now this is fucking sorry. I should have fucking fuck that. All that reading, just find out like he's a socialist. Ah, they could have fucking done that in like two fucking paragraphs. But COVID cases have continued to climb across Europe, and whilst the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has stood his ground, saying he won't receive economy crushing lockdowns. In Italy, Prime Minister Mario Draghi is moving ahead with his plan to make vaccines mandatory for all Italian citizens over the age of 50. Ooh. Sources inside Italy's control room virus task force have apparently confirmed the PM's plan, according to ASNA, the Italian language newswire. The recommendations are expected to be approved by the cabinet meeting later Wednesday. Draghi crackdown on the elderly is on par with the French President Emmanuel Macron, who said during an interview that he really wanted to piss off the unvaccinated. I am not about pissing off the French people, Macron told the readers of Le Parisien on Tuesday. But for the non vaccinated, I really want to piss them off. And we will continue to do this to the end. This is the strategy. Oh, he's a bit of a strategist, is he? Circling back to the situation in Italy, PM Draghi said to the so-called super green pass would be used to verify that workers have been vaccinated. The control room is made up of key ministers presenting major parties and public health officials, and led by Prime Minister Mario Draghi. Well, they're all just because they're like key ministers and fucking public health officials don't mean they are fucking bunch of overzealous daft cunts who are like run by the globalist fucking commies. But anyway, over in the UK, Boris Johnson said Wednesday that he didn't see a reason to go into lockdown, at least not right now, and not fucking ever, you fucker. Or else you'll have the fucking British fucking stiff upper lip to deal with. As in, we will just fucking give him a very, very frowning look. He won't be able to put up with frowning looks for the rest of his life. But as for whether the UK should move towards a lockdown, Bojo noted that lockdowns are not cost free. He knows, what the cost is. In fact, they represent a serious tax on the livelihoods of those who are prevented from working because of them. Yeah. That's the fucking Tory blood I like to see coming through. Where it's like, fuck you. We're British Tories. If you don't fucking work, we don't care if you die. So we'll get you out there, which is good. Because that's how life is. If you're not out there doing it, you might as well be dead. Oh yeah, here's some encouragement. Bojo said, "This government does not believe we need to shut down our country again." That's right. That's fucking right. Boris Johnson rules out another lockdown in England, saying ministers have instead agreed to continue plans B COVID rules for another 3 weeks. Wow, these 3 weeks are turning into 3 fucking years. But Bojo added that his government doesn't believe the need to shut down. Yeah. The UK added nearly 200k new cases, well, 200,000 new cases on Wednesday. Yeah, but they're cases and fucking, they're not serious death cases, so who gives a fuck? Promoting NHS workers to insist that they still justifications for a lockdown. You lazy fuckers! Oh shit, I'm shouting. I shouldn't be. Because I might fuck someone. But look at you, well, fucking honestly, if you want to see a lazy fucking cunt wanting to get paid fucking money to do fuck all, the NHS fucking workers recently have been a good fucking example. But so far, an estimated 3.7 million Britons have been infected with COVID. So who gives a fuck? Everyone has some kind of fucking infection in their immune systems. So COVID is going to be one of them. But as of the end of December, as the UK deals with a higher number of weekly cases recorded yet, well, don't fucking bother about recording them. Just presume everyone's got it, and then everyone's been fucking okay because they've got the antibodies. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced a shake-up of COVID testing regime in England in what he said was an effort to ensure our testing capacity reaches those who need it most. Well, those who haven't got the antibodies and are like little pussy bitches, maybe you can just fucking give them the shot if they want it. But no fucking forced vaccine. Oh, oh, there we go. Shit, man. Yeah, Sasha, man.
Yeah, I was trying. I was about to message you in the live chat. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. What about you? You like, man? Right, that.
Happy New Year.
You happy New Year, man? Yeah, Sasha. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, got to see you. All of that, man. Fucking. I thought, oh, yeah. Like, I saw you did a stream yesterday, didn't you, man? Fucking. We talking about 946 Revo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But I'm sorry. Everything was roboting for a second. I couldn't tell from whether it was your end or my end. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I reckon it, my end might be right because it's been all right.
All
I was
right, you know
talking
what it
to
was? I think it was me. I think it was me because I had to shut YouTube off for a second. Going on to StreamYard, I had to shut YouTube off. Yeah, it was my sorry, my bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what were you saying? What were you
I was
asking?
saying, yeah. You did a stream last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a crappy horror movie, horror slash, slasher type movie. Like I'd never seen it
Yeah.
before, and I just picked it because it was called New Year's Evil. No, I'd never seen it
Right.
before.
Yeah.
So. I know you don't like
Yeah.
horror movies and shit like that, so that's why I wasn't like.
Yeah. Well, like some of them are
Well, it
all right,
wasn't a
but
good movie. It wasn't
yeah,
good.
if it's a cheap, if it's a cheap one with just some fit bed in a like 90 running around screaming, and yeah, sometimes it
Yeah,
wasn't
there was
that.
probably like one actual hot woman in that movie. I'd say. I'd say
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, well,
How you been,
yeah,
man?
yeah. I'm
How
not
you
looking to
been?
be honest.
What's going on tonight? What's going on tonight with
Oh, the stream. Oh, I was talking about the CWs having to sell up. Don't know if you heard about that.
no? What do you mean
Yeah.
with their
Well,
DC properties? You mean with all their DC properties?
yeah, and yeah, because they've got like a joint sort of partnership with oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, it's not CBS, I think. But yeah, there's like two of them and that, and so yeah, the both on the properties are like I think all like the DC sort of like yeah, you got like Flash and Green Arrow and all that. But yeah, the ratings are gone shit, haven't they? Was that woman and that, and so
Yeah, I know
yeah,
all the shit they had, like fucking Black Lightning and Supergirl and all that shit. I know all the fucking CW bullshit they had.
yeah. Well, yeah, they're trying to sell it, but um, Keely Chow was saying here, uh,
Hello, Keely
want
Chow.
to buy it. Yeah, it's better to buy the shares of it's Viacom. That was it. Viacom, CBS, and
Uh, wait,
Warner Brothers.
Jens, did you know that Batman and Superman are up for public domain within the 2030s?
No,
By the time the
no.
2030s come up, both Batman and Superman are going to be up for public domain.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope someone fucking if fucking we're still in like Western civilization sort of mode. Yeah, I hope someone fucking bars it up and fucking starts making some good Superman and Batman fucking shit again.
Well, you also have like also since Warner Brothers is still going to get in there and like put certain restrictions on how you could use the characters.
Yeah,
Like there's going to be like
be like
I guess there's going to be certain like restrictions on the logos, but you could still use the characters,
yeah, but yeah, you have to
which
pay
is
that
going to be
£20.
fucked up for DC. That's going to be fucked up for DC.
Mm. Uh, it could be some good storylines to come back, but yeah, there's also like other sort of stuff that gets made and that. So hopefully there's going to be other stuff being made because I think that the ideas are coming and that shit out these sort of things because there's quite a few sort of content creators who are independent and that and are like doing their own stuff and that. And so yeah, so that could be made into like big blockbusters and that.
Yeah, but I
But
don't know. I think people should just make their own characters instead of piggybacking off all these old characters and just pissing off the fans of the older stuff over and over again. Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
but
they're
it's
doing.
tricky though. Yeah,
That's
it's
all they're
tricky though.
doing,
It's
though,
tricky.
when they do this over and over again. That's all they're doing is pissing off the fans of the older stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's writers though that haven't got any sort of like idea
Love
of
for whatever the IP. They have no love for the IP, and they just take on it, and they're like, "I'm going to do what I want with it."
well, yeah, the forced and all. It's like the music industry. It's like, yeah, you can do a fucking like heavy metal sort of like fucking track and that shit, but unless like you're doing some fucking really soying that, fucking, it's not gonna get publicized.
Do you remember where there was the era where they would take an older song, like a random 80s song,
Yeah.
and slow it down with piano, and have
Oh
like
yeah.
whether it was a dude or a woman that was singing, it would
Oh
sound
yeah.
like they were like dying of a heroin overdose, and it
Yeah.
was just
It's usually
slow piano. But it could be any
yeah.
sort of song, like it wasn't even like to the same beat of the original song.
Yeah. 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 Well, like I stopped like watching mainstream TV after that time. Well, before that, but I sort of like would be sort of in someone's house or like watching some, and then an advert would pop on.
Oh, it would even be advertisements on the internet too, where they would play.
Yeah.
I would hear the piano mad world, that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, terrible. I fucking hated it. It was like one of them where even my mate, like at one stage, because he, like me, sort of thing, were into sort of our music and that. And so at first he was like giving it, oh, well, it might sound shit to you, but it will sound good to some people and that. And I was like, yeah, yeah, but who are these fucking people? And that, you know what I mean? But anyway, cut a long story short, in the end, he'd heard enough of it that like he was getting sick and tired of every song being a cover song with some that's being slowed down by some
Yeah,
with some
it's like it's the
yeah,
same type of cover song. Like when if you're gonna do a
yeah,
cover song different, like change it up.
yeah. The one that like fucking uh, made me cringe was you heard the song "That's Entertainment" by the Jam.
All
That's
right,
entertainment.
all
That's
right.
entertainment.
So
Well, anyway,
who did the version of
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. It's like not real fast song, but it's pretty high tempoed song. Well, anyway, they slow it down by about a fucking like 3/3 and that. And she's like, that's entertainment. And it was like, oh, fucking hell. That was like fucking bad. First time I ever saw that happen, right, was on one of these Britpop fucking award shows back in the 90s where some Sister was called. Um, but they did a song, Stay With Me. Like, stay with me. Just some bird singing that. And then, like, Thingy Mate would be like, you better.
Oh, you
It was
really
like
seem
two
to remember
conflicts
these
things.
ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, basically, like, it was two birds sort of like trying to rock it up and that. So,
Or they were like, would you like put them along the line of like Bananarama and shit like
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
There was like Exactamundo. There was like Bananarama, but missing it. There was only two of them. Well,
okay.
I one of these show. Oh,
So they were basically around the era of Bananarama, where that sort of like
yeah,
the girl group
shit.
pop shit was
There
going
we go.
on. Yeah.
Shakespeare's Sister, I think it was called. It was called.
Wait, Shakespeare's sister? I think.
Yeah.
You know what? I think if I would have looked that up, I think someone played a song for me from that.
Yeah. Well,
That sounds familiar.
yeah. So you get some images.
But they were basically just. So you're saying they were British uh, pop song girls, right?
Yeah, yeah. And so they tried to do this cover version of Rolling Stones Satisfaction, right? And obviously they're not capable of fucking playing it
Covering
to
it, yeah.
fucking yeah, they're not they couldn't cover it to a decent standard. They knew that, and so they did a slowed down version. And I can't get no.
Like they were all fucking quaalude out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and it's like if maybe they'd have done Ruby Tuesday or something, like they might have been able to go away with it. But they did fucking Satisfaction, and it was like, oh my word.
Well, you know what's funny?
Here we go. Here we go. It is Shakespeare's Sister. Here we
wait,
go.
going back to Bananarama. Have you ever watched the actual video for Cruel Summer? All three of those girls look like they're coked out of their skulls while they're filming that video. Those girls look like they were paid with cocaine in that video.
Here we go. Once you see them, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember.
Oh, by the way, have you watched Cobra Kai? Have you seen the new season?
No, I ain't even seen the old season.
Oh, no?
I need to start watching them. Yeah, I need to start watching them, checking them out and that. But yeah, you remember these? That was
these are...
in the iconic video. Where was that? See,
I've never seen them before.
Yeah, you would have. When you see their fucking anyway.
No, I don't
you would
know
have
them.
if you was in
I know
Britain.
those
Anyway,
girls that were the fake lesbians. All the things she said, all the things she said, girls. I remember those girls.
Yeah. Well, have you noticed something in all the photos? Like I'm showing you, apart from, oh no,
one looks more like a man than anything.
No, they don't have a guitar. Oh no, here we go. Here's where she's got a guitar, yeah, right. And so obviously she's not a good guitarist enough to do Satisfaction like Rolling Stones. And so, yeah, it was the fucking shittiest version of the Rolling Stones. satisfaction you ever had. Shall I try? I'd bring some up, but the fucking copyright me the cunts. But imagine satisfaction at like 25% of the speed. Oh, there's another one where she's got a guitar. But yeah, honestly,
She looks like a giant too.
I don't know.
The one with the guitar, she's pretty she's a pretty stout fucking woman. Jesus.
I'm not so bothered with what she looks like. It's what she sounded like at the Brits Award. Yeah, it was an award show. That was our thing. Yeah, she played with her mate at this award show. Honestly, it was like
Who were those they were Irish or Scottish? They were like
oh, your
a brother and
cranberries.
sister band. They were like a
Cranberries.
brother and sister band. There was like four of them, and there's like three cute girls that were singing to them, or two or three cute. The chorus, was that what it was?
Oh yeah, it could have been the cause or the cranberries. One of the two. It
No,
began with a
Cranberries
C.
had one woman singing for them.
Oh right, that was the cause. I was getting. It
She
was
just
like a
died
girl.
like a year or two ago, right?
I don't know.
The Cranberries woman? Yeah, she died.
Right. Well, yeah.
I feel
Well,
stupid. I don't know her name. What the hell's her name? I gotta look up her name.
yeah. Well, she'll do that. I'll finish off this article. So, yeah, how was the
Yeah,
New
she
York
died.
scene with the vaccine and that? Because, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, she died in 2018.
Right.
Dolores O'Riordan. She died 2018. So,
Yeah. This Boris Johnson's not thinking because he's saying like an estimated 37 million people in the UK were infected with the COVID as part of in December. The highest numbers of every case records in the pandemic. The Office of National Statistics has found increases of a weekly ending December the 31st were around 60% from the 2.3 million infections recorded after a week earlier. But it's recorded the infections, that's fuck all. There's no deaths. It's like recording fucking greasy air. Like, oh yeah, they didn't kill you. How long before Brussels starts breathing down but Boris Johnson for enabling Brits to be the super spreaders across Europe? It appears the last round of demo, um, direction dragging it across the mainland just added to the list of confirmations for why Brexit was worthwhile after all. Yeah, so we have to fucking Europe and that give it a shit. So yeah, I was going in New York and that man. They haven't come and try and kick the door down because it's against the fucking Geneva Convention for forced vaccinations.
the Bronx hasn't really been struck down the way Manhattan has.
Right.
You know how New York City is, right? Like New York City is 5 boroughs. It's Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We're
I've seen.
considered
Yeah.
New York City. We're considered New York
Yeah.
City. But
Yeah.
I don't know how the other because I can't even. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember the last time I left the Bronx.
Yeah,
It might have been more than a year since I've left the Bronx itself.
right, yeah.
But the restrictions aren't really. They're not as bad as I've seen video footage of what happens in Manhattan.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's that like mentality of if people are doing what these globalist commies are saying with the masks and all the jabs and that, then they'll get a bit more confident and make you do it. Where if people are like, fuck off, I don't need to fucking take that vaccination
Then they're
if I
gonna
don't want
drag
to.
you out like freaking World War II style. Yeah, like
No, no.
invasion of Poland style. Drag you out and be like,
Well, not if all the people do it, because if all the people are doing it, or if all the people in your area are like, no, fuck you, then they won't. Because if they start dragging one or
well,
two
all
out,
right, my
then,
my
then
particular my particular area right here has not been so authoritarian with all that.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
going to send in the shock troops. Like so far,
Mm,
I will say so far.
yeah,
Knock
yeah.
on
Oh,
wood.
yeah,
Knock
yeah,
on
yeah,
wood. So far,
yeah,
it's.
yeah. I think get a bit of knock on wood.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know what'll happen when if I have to just go to the store and grab a fucking an iced tea and like I need my papers to get an iced tea from this
Mm.
store right here, and I have to be triple masked and triple vaccinated with multiple different boosters. Of like when it gets to that point, I might as well just cut the cord. I might as well just jump off the nearest bridge because I'm
No, no,
not
no,
taking any vaccines. I'm sorry.
no.
Sorry.
Well, yeah. Well, they can't fucking do it. It's a psychological sort of fucking bluff they're doing. They're trying to claim like, oh yeah, you have to be vaccinated, you have to wear a mask,
You
but
know,
you don't.
it's not even psychological bluff. It's psychological warfare. It's like tormenting. It's they're tormenting you with it. Even when you find out that
Oh, that's the
someone
thing.
is triple
They're only
vaccinated and they
tormenting you
still get it.
because you. Yeah, but they're only tormenting you because you're sort of like letting them
Fear
tell
porn.
you what to do. Yeah, and so what? Once you say no,
You
I'm
know
not
that
putting up with
term,
that shit.
bro. Bro. You know the
Yeah,
term. You
well, that's
call
what
it
they're doing.
fear porn.
That's what they're doing because they're making people think that they've got to get it in that when you haven't, because it's against the Geneva Convention and oh, I forget the other one. But to take anything that you don't want to is like against the Geneva Convention, especially when it's medical shit.
It's fear porn, dude.
So that's why they're doing fear porn.
Scaremongering.
Yeah, so
It's
that's why there's scaremongering. So you like
scaremongering.
do what? Yes, so you do what they say. But if you're like not watching
Listen.
any,
I'm also saying it is real. Yes, it is real. It is real, and it does happen. It does kill people. Yes, but it's not this. Jesus Christ! I don't want to get you shut down if I want to go into everything about it.
you might as well go on, man. Try it.
No.
Well, all I'm saying is don't fucking listen to their advice as orders because it's advice. They're advising you to get the shot. They're advising you to fucking mask up.
I
They're not.
might, because you said, no. don't go into it, but I think if I say anything about it being a political tactic since right before the election, you know,
Oh yeah, definitely.
I might, yeah.
Yeah, they're wanting people to be locked away for when they fucking get the machines fucking raided at like
Oh, yeah,
within a
layers.
clock at
It's like an onion, bro. There's a lot of layers.
yeah, with 200 boats. But yeah. But all I'm saying is
You know what?
go.
And also, when you peel away those onion layers, you cry more and more.
Yeah, but that's probably because you're like kind-hearted and that. But if you're a fucking cunt like me, who's hard-hearted to fuck, then it's just a case of don't let them tell you what to do because they can't tell you what to do unless it's like um, not breaking the Geneva Convention and I forget the other one. Oh, what is it? But anyway, the Geneva Convention ones are pretty big, one. So yeah, if they're breaking the Geneva Convention rules, then you can tell them to fuck off. And they don't have no authority, or they do have the ability to make it look like they've got the authority, but they don't have no authority. And so if they start breaking the um, Geneva Convention rules and that, then they know that the people are going to be fucking pissed off.
I don't know. A lot of rules seem to get broken, and there's certain points. It depends on what side you're on, where a blind eye could get turned to it, and no coverage whatsoever.
Well, is that the plotline to fucking National Treasure 3? Is a cult for National
I don't know.
Treasure 3? I don't. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Was that the fucking Nicolas Cage ones? Or was that
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The Nicolas Cage. I'm
I
sort
know.
of like the modern.
I knew somewhat of them, but wait, did they actually make three? They actually went
No,
up to part three.
no. But I was just saying we could have made part 3 with the
Oh,
riddle you sort of laid out. But anyway, it it was
oh, but
like
you know what?
Nicholas.
I'm sure we could because I'm pretty sure Nicolas Cage ain't getting much work these days, is he?
No, but as I was trying to say, it was like the modern day Indiana Jones, but they're doing Indiana Jones now, aren't they? So
But
you
didn't
got
Tom Hanks do a similar type? What was the Tom Hanks
yeah.
one that was kind of like that?
Um, it, it was something to do with the fucking Virgin Mary, wasn't it? Oh, and like Jesus
It
was
was
like,
after. It was like also way
yeah,
after the Nicolas Cage shit, right?
yeah. Let, let me have a fucking wander on the net for it.
I like ended up like falling asleep to the couch while I was letting the TV play, and that bullshit was on. I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?"
mm, um, having a look. He's made a lot of fucking films, and he's probably one of them that they're going to put at the end. Ah, Da Vinci Code. The Da Vinci
No,
Code, as
I
in
thought it was a different one than that. The one I was thinking was different than that. I thought.
no, unless you're thinking of Catch Me If You Can, but that was catching DiCaprio, wasn't it? But no, it was a Da Vinci Code, and Da Vinci Code 2, where fucking he's having to decipher the code, isn't he? Because the Da Vinci Code.
Oh wait, they made two of them. They made two Da Vinci Code movies.
I think so.
Jesus.
I don't know if Tom Hanks was in.
Well, do you even
Number
like
two.
Tom Hanks as an actor? Do you think he's that great of an actor as everyone fucking puts him on this fucking pedestal? Do you think so? Honest question. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. I don't think he's this fucking god that they make him out to be. My personal opinion.
Yeah. Here we go. I'll share this.
So what did you say? You think he's all right? You think he's all right?
Yeah. He's like got some talent when it came to comedy and that shit. And
I see. That's also the other thing too. I think that might fuck up my judgment because I knew just like you, right? You're like you're a little bit older than me, but you remember him mostly as a comedy actor when he started, bro, right?
yeah. He's got some like acting talent, and but he probably does like drink Dreamacrone, so or if he don't, he knows people. He hangs around with people that do.
I just don't see him. I don't see him as great as everyone else seems to see him.
Right. Well, yeah, you see this. Look, the Da Vinci Code. It was done in 2006, and then instead of calling it the Da Vinci Code 2, they called it Angels and Demons, which was like 2009. But by the same screenwriters. And yeah, it did star fucking Tom Hanks. Yeah, it might have been that then you saw, Angels and Demons, but it was the Da Vinci Code too. But it was like called Angels and Demons. Why don't they call it Angels and Demons in them brackets, the Da Vinci Code too? Then at least you know, oh yeah.
Shit like that just kind of is like, even though if this was a fucking theater release, like a title like that screams straight to DVD release. Like that just. I know Tom Hanks ain't gonna be in straight to DVD release. I'm just saying, like that title.
Yeah.
That title makes you think like, oh, $2.99.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Let's have a look at some of the front covers and that shit and images from the film. There we go. Yeah, look.
Listen, I'm also not dissing Tom Hanks's. I don't know if Hanks's is right. Tom Hanks. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not dissing his acting ability. It's good acting.
Yeah,
you ever seen The Money Pit? The Money Pit was awesome.
Yeah.
I fucking love The Money Pit.
Yeah. Look at that though. The front cover to Angels and Demons. It's like Tom Hanks. It's
Money
like the
Pit.
Matrix.
The Money Pit and The Burbs. I love both of those movies. Two great Tom Hanks movies.
And I didn't mind him in Dragnet and all.
You know what? I never saw Dragnet. I never actually saw that movie. I told you I missed a lot of movies. Dragnet was one of them. I missed a lot of movies, and Dragnet was one of them.
Oh yeah, it's quite good actually. At the time, I was laughing my head off, like because it was Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks being right daft cunts in it. But looking back though, the storyline is pretty fucking all about Satan fucking worshippers and all that crap. all that oh, what's it called? Dreamacrone, fucking drinking. Yeah, fellow.
You
Tupac.
looking at more Da Vinci Code shit?
Yeah, obviously, like the covers, like how like cheesy they are, but I've I've never seen this film because it was sort of like the boring version of fucking um
National Treasure, like you were
yeah
saying.
yeah 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 it was like the boring version of National Treasure. So I thought I'll give it a miss, but yeah, there we go though. Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons if you want some fucking Tom Hanks fucking code breaking
You know
action.
what? You know what? The like a very terrible Nicolas Cage movie, but I find so fucking entertaining because of how bad it is.
Con
Wicker Man.
the
Did
what?
you ever see the Nicolas Cage Wicker Man?
Oh no
Oh,
no!
it's so fucking. It's so bad. It's so bad, but
Yeah,
it's funny as fuck. It's not even supposed to be as funny as it is. Oh
yeah,
my
no,
god.
yeah, no. I'd seen the original, and it was like, oh, I don't think I'd
Well,
want
the
to see.
original, I tried to get through the original. I couldn't get through the. There's too much singing in the original. I don't know. I don't know. I
Not
guess I
bad,
was
was it?
weird when I was trying to watch the original. There was a lot of singing and weirdness.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not bad with the tits out singing.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
there was quite a few singing parts, I think, in that. But from what I remember, no, the Nicolas Cage one. Dude. There's a scene. He's running. He's in a fucking bear costume. He's in a bear costume, like a full, like bear costume, and he's running around blasting bitches in the face.
yeah, you know.
Oh, it's fucking funny, man. It's funny.
Mm. Uh, I say I'll give that one a miss. Not
Nicolas
for
Cage
me.
is in a lot of really bad movies. If you look at
Mm.
his movie catalog,
Yeah,
he has this movie called Vampire's Kiss.
yeah. I recently saw that is it Carrie or whatever? It was it it was where his missus gets like killed by this group of biker Christian fucking Jesus loving, but they're not all that Jesus loving because they're killing bears, but they're like think the Jesus anyway with
It's a
Jesus.
Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, let's have a look.
What's it called?
I think Carrie or something like that. But
Carriot.
wait now.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Um, Mandy, that was it. Not Carrie. Mandy.
What year was
2018.
this?
2018.
Oh, this is a later on Nicolas Cage movie. Okay.
Yeah. Um, I know it won't Carrie because that's the fucking Stephen King fucking film and that shit in it. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
That they
Mandy, yeah,
remade a couple times. Yeah.
yeah.
I like the first one.
Mm. Yeah, just looking though, The Rock was good with Sean Connery in and that.
You know what? Nicolas Cage movies like The Rock. I only saw The Rock once. I didn't like it too much, but like because it was around this time, like what it was like. He kept doing these movies like year after year after year, right? He did it was The Rock, Face Off, Con Air, and oh shit, what was the
Gone in 60 seconds. I didn't mind it.
no, there was another one. Wait, oh man. Broken Arrow, right? Wait,
No,
was he
that was,
Broken Arrow?
no, you're thinking of Christian Slater and who
Yeah,
was
but
in
who was the other guy in Broken Arrow?
John Travolta and Christian
Okay,
Slater.
yeah, there you go. All right, sorry. But you know, Nicolas Cage is doing these movies like year after year after year. Con Air was
Oh,
awesome. I love
yeah,
Con Air.
yeah, man. I quite like that Mandy film he did. It wasn't so bad, but it was a bit like Nicolas Cage films, as in they are a bit crazy and that shit.
Well, you said you also said you're not a comedy guy, right?
No, I am.
Just
No, I like the
just like
comedies.
just like JJ, you said you're not into comedy, right?
No, that was JJ, and he was into comedies. He was just into real good comedies. Because I'm into comedies. I fucking love comedies. It's
So
horror films, or mainly just slasher movies where you see just some birds running around.
no, but I'm saying like for comedies, like I thought you didn't enjoy
I,
comedies.
I
I
am.
thought
I'm British. I'm British. Us British know more about comedy than fucking anyone in the world. We probably invented comedy, the British. Ooh, so chill. 'Cause yeah, fucking like one of my favorite films is Running Man, and that's a bit of a comedy because there's lots of fucking cheesy like one-liners and that.
oh, there's a lot of comedy in Running Man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of comedy in RoboCop, my favorite
and
fucking movie of all time. There's a
yeah,
lot of comedy in RoboCop.
yeah. Well, there's this series that I've told everyone about, but no one really fucking knows what I'm about. Called Life's Too Short. It was written by Ricky Gervais, starring Warwick Davis.
Willow.
No, that's what we'll have to. I'll have to watch it a fucking because
Wait, it's Willow. Willow is the star of it.
Yeah. He's the star of it because there's a like episode where, but this is like a Christmas special one where
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you showed me a clip of it. Yes, yeah, you showed me a clip of it.
yeah, where
Yeah, I remember now.
Warwick Davis and oh fucking Val Kilmer, they're like gonna do Willow too, and they think it's gonna make millions and that.
Yeah, I
Well,
remember now.
well,
You showed me a
yeah,
clip of it.
yeah. Although Val Kilmer don't really care, he's because like Warwick Davis characters like paying for his hotel to stay, so they can pitch. Okay, the Willow 2 idea. But laughing though, that the Willow 2 is getting made though, isn't they?
Is it?
Yeah.
First of all, that's some shit that should have been made 35 years ago. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right there.
they marketed the shit out of that movie when it came out. They had comic books, they had video games, they had toys, and they had the little fucking things you could get at fast food restaurants, like cups and shit like that. stickers,
yeah.
and they never made a part two of it. And now they're gonna do it. That's how desperate Hollywood is. Fuck
I think
Hollywood.
so.
Fuck their fucking regurgitation bullshit.
Oh no, I think it's going to be a TV series.
Either way, come up with your own shit now. Come on. Even if you want to rip something off, do what they used to do back in the day. They used to have the decency where if they were going to do something, they would rip it off and like slightly change it. Just do that now. And don't piggyback off the name of something else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if fucking Val
You
Kilmer's
don't see
there.
it as piggybacking?
Yeah. But there we go. Look at this. There is like a Willow 2, but it's in a TV series form. There we go. Check this out. And what game is there? Probably the cast members, I think. Don't know.
Yeah, you showed me this.
Yeah, it's Willow's original. I don't think Val Kilmer's going to be CGI, but it'd be nice if they did. Oh yeah, it's like Willow fucking baskets now. Yeah, but there's some starring in Willow. Like, oh, but I think that dude though, he is gonna be the sort of male sort of helper in it. This dude here. But,
Either way, it's too late.
yeah, like look at his little young face there, Warwick Davis. And now like he's gone a bit older, and he lost his locks. I wonder if they're gonna fit him out with a wig. You know, just so he looks more like the Willow from the 80s.
Hollywood is creatively bankrupt, and
Oh yeah.
there's no ideas there. There's no ideas there.
No, well, they could have a team that could do real good ideas because there's one or two creeping in here and there, but they just
Is
don't want.
wokeness keeping everyone back? Is wokeness holding everyone back? Is that what
Well,
it is?
no, it's the
It's wokeness, isn't it?
well, wokeness is just sort of like the problem that you can name it on, but it's all to do with making shit fucking entertainment that no one wants to watch.
That is true because you can make shit entertainment without being woke. You're right about that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking
Well,
about the emphasis.
oh
The
yeah, well they are using a
emphasis.
lot of wokeness to make it shit, aren't they?
The
So like,
emphasis on everything being woke.
mm.
Could that be
Well,
the biggest problem?
yeah, because like it's like football teams and basketball teams and other sort of teams, like they don't fucking go on wokeness. Well, not if they don't. If they want to win shit, they just hire whoever's the best or whoever they can afford at the time, who they think is the best.
But that's different though. That's sports. This is Hollywood and
Yeah.
that
Well,
shit.
yeah. There's no sort of fucking like regulations on what they can do because they know they're always going to get promoted or failing upwards. You know, for their failures, they get promoted.
And you're
And it,
100% right about that because they all fail upwards.
mm,
Every single one of them seems to fail upwards.
yeah. Well, that's how
Remember
you
when
know it's good.
someone would fuck up and you'd never hear from them again?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like yeah, a lot of like directors and all that and filmmakers would get fucking blacklisted if they fucked up a film. They're like, no, no, you
Not
lost all your money.
anymore.
No, and even if they've done about 3 or 4 fucking blockbuster fucking films, if they released one that like lost loads, they'll be like, no, no, you're not working here again. Or if you are, you're working on a low budget film, and you have to work your way back up before we trust you again with loads of fucking cash. Well, nowadays, it's just like, all right, well, just make another Wonder Woman fucking 3.
Well, as long as you favor one side, you're okay. As long as you favor one side, you're okay when it comes to shit like that.
No, no. Even then, they'll eat their own. Even when you try to be all fucking like,
Or they eat their own like an endless cycle.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's all about fucking greedy cunts who want like getting who want loads of money for doing fuck all, and so they usually have to like fuck someone over along the line. Especially in the fucking movie industry. There's a lot of fucking like double dealings and that where they're like, oh yeah, we'll let you make this film if you make that film, and you gotta make that film shit. And then like when they make that film shit, like with
All
Ryan
right, well,
Johnson, it's like, oh
well,
no,
go,
no, we're not making any films.
yeah,
We're not
it's
gonna
like
have you.
going back to Nicolas Cage. Um, didn't he have to start making more and more shitty movies just so he could pay off the IRS? I think Wesley Snipes
Yeah, yeah,
was in the same
yeah,
boat
yeah,
too. I think
yeah. But
Nicolas Cage and Wesley Snipes had end up doing like the same thing.
well, no, Wesley Snipe avoided the taxman. That's why he went to prison, wasn't it?
Wesley Snipes fled the U.S. I think.
I went to
I think
prison.
didn't he legit flee the U.S. so he could avoid that? I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. And Nicolas Cage, he just spent loads of money on daft shit. I think cars and fucking
Of course,
like and all this shit. And so he and
his money
mansions
was
or
gone in
whatever.
60 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. And so he's sort of like he's not in debt, but I don't think he's in debt, but he's like got no money practically. That's why he'll
I
make
don't know.
any
I thought he
movie.
was doing those IRS mandated movies like Wesley Snipes was at one point.
Well, I don't, I don't think I've seen any of them, so I don't know. 'Cause, uh, Nicholas Cage,
Jens,
helped
yeah,
me, so
I want to drop in for a bit and say hello. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to sleep.
yeah, I might go to be shutting the stream down.
So thanks for letting me come through, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah. Anytime, Sasha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cheers,
And
fella.
again, Happy New Year, bro.
Yeah, happy New Year, Sasha. Yeah, yeah. Like, are you doing your movie streams then on a Wednesday back? Are they or is it just a one-off?
Yeah, but if it's a shitty movie, I know you're not going to want to come through and watch it, even though if I tell people it's going to be a shitty movie.
All right, yeah, yeah. So, because like, yeah, have you got like out planned for the next movie you're gonna watch?
I have a couple movies lined up. I just have to
Yeah,
find ways to watch them because there was a certain couple times where it wasn't working.
yeah,
I'll see.
yeah, yeah. Raquel in the channel. All right, Raquel.
Oh. Hello, and good night, Raquel.
Yeah, I'll caught the end of the stream. Later, guys.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Jens,
Watch the replay. 'Cause, like, yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. Or so what?
Jens, I'll hit you up on Twitter. I'll let you know what's going on with everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too, Sacha man.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You cheers to Sacha man, yeah, for popping in that, and DBS for popping in and that, and thanks to Cam popping in, and to Wookie, cheers for popping in, and Keely Chow, cheers for popping in, and Raquel, even though, yeah, pops in right at the end, and that. But yeah, cheers for popping in anyway, Raquel. That thanks. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be doing a video before Tuesday and another, well, a live stream back on Tuesday, and watching or reviewing. But if anyone wants to review with me and that on the Wednesday, I'm doing From Russia with Love, the James Bond film. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.